Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Comedy Gamers. So, this isn't the type of video I normally do, but it needs to be said. And I need to shed some light on my current situation, and hopefully it helps someone in some way. I'll start off by saying to anyone who wants to stream that there will be times when you feel like you're on top of the world. But there will definitely be some dark times. Times where you will feel insignificant or worthless. Times where you will question your very existence, or if this is what, in my instance, is this what I should be doing with my life? That's the game. Do not blame yourself or anyone else. It is a phase that all streamers go through, and it's only a wall that needs to be broken down. Keep breaking through those barriers. Trust me, there is light on the other side. With that said, I'll tell you some pros and cons before we start talking about why I have to give it up. But I won't go too deep. If you'd like me to go in depth about streaming in general, tech used, and hardware, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to share. Because I call myself the unconventional streamer. I don't conform to the normal ways of streaming. I do have various different ways of doing things, the same way I'm doing this video right now. So if you'd like to know, hit me up in the comment section below and I'll do an in-depth video on how to stream. So without further ado, let's look at some pros of streaming. If you have the gear already, it's not hard to start. If you've got a webcam, if you've got a microphone, if you've got a PC that is able to stream and play games with at the same time, or even if you'd like to just do an in real life stream and just chill with people, you can do it. But the main important ingredient out of all of these things is a good internet connection. And I live in Australia. The internet connection is a bag of dick. Straight out. So another pro, obviously streaming allows you to talk to people you've never met and interact with them in a way you could never be able to do. It's a completely new experience. And it's a way for you to connect to multiple people you didn't even know existed. Right? Just think about being able to talk to somebody you've never met before and get to know them on a personal level. It is an amazing feeling, and it is an amazing experience. It's like leaving your home but staying in your own seat. It's a great experience, and yeah, I'm gonna miss it. So it also lets you obviously think of new and creative ways to be able to make your stream better, keep your stream entertaining, meet new people. Obviously, if you want to branch out and expand your viewership, your audience, well then you're gonna have to think of new and creative ideas, and that's what streaming lets you do. So if you are ever interested in doing something like that and stepping out of your comfort zone, I always suggest do it. So the cons, we'll just step on a few things here. So the cons, it is a very time consuming, and it requires a lot of consistency, which is a schedule, which is the time that you stream, which is the times and the platforms that you stream on needs to be consistent. So one day I stream to YouTube, the next day I stream to Twitch, next day I stream to Mixer, next day I stream to Twitch again, back to YouTube. It's inconsistent. A lot of people have been trying to stream to multiple platforms at once, which is great. It's a great way to get your name out there. Maybe one of them is like fishing. You're throwing out a hook and hoping one bites. But it does have drawbacks, and you're using an application that you don't know if it's actually hindering what you're doing. So guys, just take that into account. Trust me, it's a lot better if you just focus on the one platform. And I wish I took my own advice before. This is only speaking from experience. So it means you can lower or stop uploading your videos, right? Streaming. But if you want to just stream, in the meantime, it is something that you will always want to improve at. Whether it be the quality of your sound, your video, or the way you portray yourself to others. How do you want to be seen? Do you want to be seen as a persona, or do you want to be seen as yourself, or do you want to be a completely different person? It is all up to you. You could be a character. You could be yourself. You could be anybody you like. You could be a name of your channel, but also be yourself. These are a lot of things, and people actually struggle to understand what it means to want to be yourself. Take a good hard look at what you want people to know you by, to love you by. Trust me, it means a lot to those people who come back every day and support you. It means a lot to them that you be yourself, or you stick with that consistency of being that one thing that you want to be. Remember that. Streaming takes a massive toll. Streaming takes a massive toll on your personal life. Myself, I'm married. I have 2 kids on the way, not 1, 2. Spending time with the fam is essential. I've always been family orientated, but due to my inconsistent schedule, I wasn't able to maximize the benefits on both sides. Meaning, I'd go to work, I'd spend 12 hours there, forget my family. I'd come in here, I'd sit down, I'd turn on the stream, and I'd start streaming. Of course, I've got a family on YouTube, which I love. But this is my family that I actually have to look after physically, emotionally. You can see where walls needed to be broken down there, and I had to remove one love from my life to make sure I remember those I love in my life. I was either not spending enough time building the community, or I was spending too much time on little things. Audio and scenes, these are things that you got to look out for. Maximize your time, make sure you're spending it well. Do not be afraid to ask for help. There's a massive community of people that you could network with, make friends with, and find out how to fix your little issues. They may have the answer. Ask. Trust me, this community is helpful. It isn't all just competition. There are plenty of friendships out there. I recommend anyone who wants to stream but is afraid of being in the spotlight to do it. And don't look back, but at the same time to look at the big picture. There are consequences and there are benefits. If you can minimize the cons and reap the benefits, then you will enjoy your time on and off stream. Trust me. Do it right. Take your time. Plan it out. Sometimes it's easy just to rush in, go, go, go. Then all of a sudden you're enjoying yourself so much you don't want to stop. But you don't see the people waiting for you in the background. I was given these few words before I gained the courage to start streaming, and it was just do it. 3 words, just do it. That freaking, just do it. By a close friend and a fellow streamer, Oshi Kurosu Akumu. His link is in the description below. Awesome dude who I admire for his work ethic and ability to bring people together. He is the one who encouraged me to start streaming, and I will never be able to thank him enough for it. If you would like me to go in depth with my setup and all that jazz, hit me up in the comment section below. I will dedicate a video just for it. But in the meantime, I'll sit here and tell you why I had to stop and what it was doing to me and my family. Sometimes when you love something, you have to let it go for those that you love. I call it sacrificing love for love. In other words, I love my family, but I love streaming. Which will I choose? You would think it's obvious, but it was a decision that did in fact tear me apart. Because I wasn't giving up streaming per se, I was giving up being able to interact with people from all over the world while we sit and exchange laughter and precious moments. So I've been married for 6 years. Some know this already, some don't, which is, it's fine. But in the meantime, my wife worked on movies, special effects, as a makeup artist. So I bought all the equipment due to the fact that she was going to start a YouTube channel. Well, that didn't happen, so I thought I'd utilize all the stuff, and here I am now. That's just a small background story on how I started YouTube, short and sweet, you know. So moving forward, married for 6 years, and finally we've been blessed with children. So the pregnancy hasn't been easy as of yet, and just recently she's been hospitalized for a week. Doctor said strict bed rest, so he made sure, you know, to keep her there. The decision wasn't hard to make, but it was hard to move away. Don't get me wrong when I say I love my wife, and absolutely cannot wait to be a dad. But I put a lot of effort into this, and literally came from nothing in that regard to being well known in this community to making friends in this community, to having fellow streamers in this community actually acknowledge you. You've come from nothing. Who the hell are you? That's how I see myself. I look in the mirror and I say, who the hell are you? You're not. You don't deserve anything. Why do you expect it? It's great to keep yourself humble. Sit down, be humble. So, pretty much forcing myself into a community I had no right being in, but you guys showed love. You showed respect. You showed the most support I've ever had in my life, really. And you all supported me when I needed it most. So this video pretty much, it's a shout out to all of you who supported me, the channel and the community in general. Much love to you all, honestly. We cannot thank you enough. As a streamer, as a friend, as anybody who I've ever talked to and supported with kind words in any shape, way or form, thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate it. When everything is stable, internet, schedule and family wise, I will be back to streaming only because I do love it so much. But I need to put those I love first. In the meantime, we'll be making videos as much as possible. And that includes gameplay. That includes challenges. That includes videos like this where I sit down and express the way I feel. Because just maybe there is someone out there feeling the same way, who this vid may help. Once again, I will be back streaming soon, but I just have a few things to take care of. And I will always be here to support the community. I see a rocky road ahead, and we'll need to show support to those who we love and respect. If this video helped you, or you enjoyed me opening up and telling you how it really is, make sure to hit that subscribe button, slap a like on it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!